Good morning, everyone, especially to you, Mom. Good morning. I am Renee Pisaras, and this is my partner. And I am Clarice Foliedo. And we are the reporter. And we are going to report our topic entitled Possible Meaningful Verbal Learning or Consumption Tourism. Possible Meaningful Verbal Learning Subsumption Theory. Many educational psychology often criticize the expository or presentational manner of teaching. They say that teachers serve as the providers of information, while the students still the receiver of information. So, David Ausubel, instead of criticizing this manner, he suggested ways to propose it, and he suggested the use of advanced organizer, which is his ideas are contained in his theory, which is the Ausubel's meaningful verbal learning subsumption theory. Ausubel's subsumption theory, the first one is we have meaningful reception of information. Under it, you have learner's cognitive structure, use of advanced graphic organizer, and subsumption. The next is four processes for meaningful learning. The first one is derivative subsumption, correlative subsumption, superorganizer, Nituo siya na ang paggamit kuno og advanced organizer kay naka-connect siya sa principle of subsumption. Ausubel pointed out that what is learned is based on what is already known. So si Ausubel pointed out na kung sa kuno imong nakamahuan is na based na sa imong nahibawan. Right, i-relate na siya nimo sa imong cognitive structure. Next is subsumption theory. Subsumption is a process by which new materials related to relevant ideas in the existing cognitive structure. So, may nagtag subsumption kay ang imuhang new things na yung nahibawan is nakarelate na siya or relevant na siya sa imuhang ideas na sa imuhang mind. Murag kahibaw na kaana niya, murag nakulik na siya sa imuhang utok. There are four subsumption theory. The first one is derivative subsumption, correlative subsumption, superordinate learning, and combinatorial learning. So that's the four processes for meaningful learning. The first one, we talk about derivative subsumption. This describes the situation in which the new information you learn is an example of a concept that you have already learned. Kung mayroon tayong derivative subsumption, kay maang siya ang new na imong nahibawan, niya, example na siya sa concept na imong harap nahibawan na po. But you learn the things based on what you have already learned. For example, sa derivative subsumption, your concept of bird has a feathers, a beak, lay eggs, it can fly, and etc. But you see a blue jay, which is, it confirms to your mind na kana isa ka blue jay is a kind of bird. So, mo ni ang derivative subsumption. Nakaibaw ka na nabutang kay kaibaw na ka na-exist ka sa imong mind na kana din siya bird. Kaya na nakay-concept nga sa imong bird. So, nakakita ka blue jay bird, i-confirm siya sa imong mind na kana din siya bird. It's a kind of bird. Next is correlative subsumption. In order to accommodate new information, you have to change or expand your knowledge. Higher level concept of thinking. So, ang kaning correlative subsumption, in order ko nga makuha nimo ang new information, ay kinahanglan ka nimo i-expand mo na or mag-think pa ka critical para makuha na nimo nga information. For example, you see another kind of bird. It has a long body and a long strong legs. But it doesn't fly, but it can run fast. So in order to accommodate the new information, is emotionally expand your critical thinking, which is becomes kasi sa imong mind, kaya kanadin siya is an ostrich. Kaya pag-expand mo sa imong una, unsa na siya carbon dioxide. So, like as human. I-combine mo para mas isabtan mo ang mga ka-concept. So, next is the most important single factor influencing learning is what the learner already knows. So, mao na ang important factor nga para ma-influence ang learner kay kanang ang learner dapat makahibaw siya kung sa iyang nasa existing knowledge niya sa iyang cognitive structure. So that's all my part, and I call on Ms. Roderick Saras for the continuation of the advanced organizer.
Advanced Organizer. So Advanced Organizer was coined by David Ausubel in 1960s. So an instructional unit that is used before direct instruction or before a new topic. This is sometimes called a hook, set induction, or anticipatory set. When we say a hook, set induction, or anticipatory set, it is an attention-grabbing technique used to capture learners' interest, and it also prepares learners to new information by activating the student's prior knowledge. Second bullet, present an overview of the information to be covered in detail during the exposition that follows. Third, advanced organizers are used to relate prior information to new concepts. So the main purpose of advanced organizer is to help teachers and also us, future educators, present information so that our students will better understand and remember it. And it can be defined as a tool used to introduce the lesson topic and illustrate the relationship between what the students are about to learn and the information they have already learned. And there are 4 types of advanced organizer. The first one is expository teaching. While presenting new materials, it is used at the beginning of the lesson. Present several encompassing generalization where detailed content will be added later. So this is used to present new or detailed information as opposed to making connection with previously introduced information. And this can be used with a topic to be discussed your teacher is unfamiliar or new to us. And by expository organizer, this can improve our comprehension and retention. The second is narrative. Present the new information in a form of story to students. So as a future educators, we must first tell our learners interesting stories that relates important concept in the lesson. And this makes our learners feel more interactive and enjoyable. The third is skimming. Is done by looking over a new material to gain a basic overview. And skimming is one of the tools that we use to read more or less on time. And this happens when a teacher provides the learners with the opportunity to skim over information that is about to be introduced. We are skimming. We deliberately skip the text that provide details, story, data, or other elaboration focusing on the highlight information. But when we read the whole article, of course, this helps us to gain more information about the article or stories. And the last is graphic organizer. Visuals to set up our outline, the new information. This may include pictographs, descriptive patterns, concept maps, and Venn diagram. And graphic organizer is used Venn diagram. It uses overlapping circles or other shapes to illustrate the logical relationship between two